and welcome to HISD News. I'm Sarah Osborne. Since January of this year, HISD has hired close to 1,600 teachers. The newest members of Team HISD were recently welcomed at the new Teacher Academy. Amanda Norwig has more.
I wrote, knowing two languages is like having two wings, and with two wings you can fly. Go bilingual teachers.
It's their first day on the job as one of HISD's newly hired teachers. As members of Team HISD, they wrote what it means to be great all over on a school bus parked just outside of the new Teacher Academy.
Great all over means being dynamic every minute, every second, every hour for student success.
And I never thought I'd be signing a bus either. I'm just like, I'm really riding on a bus.
I wrote that support that is tailored for every child is what great all over means.
This is where you're going to find all kinds of information around training, which might be face-to-face.
For the next 4 days, support and training on HISD's curriculum and teaching strategies will be given as the district's professional development department prepares over 1,500 new teachers for the first day of school.
They have come to a fantastic district, that there's tons of support, and that they really can make a difference in terms of ensuring that all of our students achieve at high levels, and that it doesn't matter what school, what zip code, that we're lucky to have them, and frankly that our new teachers are lucky to have us as well.
They teach you what to teach, how to teach it, and when to teach it. And that's completely new for me.
You're going to be a great teacher.
The teachers will get a chance to meet their mentors and unpack the curriculum for the first day in the classroom, with hopes that it will give them a little relief about that exciting first day of school.
It's exciting, it's also overwhelming, it's very nerve-wracking for a first-year teacher, but I think it'll be good.
But we're going to have a lot of fun, that I do know.
HISD is adding a new Futures Academy this coming school year. Superintendent Terry Greer made the announcement at a press conference on July 30th at Westside High School. Joining him were representatives from Houston Community College and the University of Texas at MD Anderson. The two colleges are partnering with HISD to launch a Futures Academy program at Westside that is focused on health science careers. Students will not only be able to earn an AA degree, but will be able to gain valuable hands-on training and exposure to different careers in the medical industry.
We have these baccalaureate programs, and many students do not realize that there are even career opportunities in these programs. These are allied health programs such as radiation therapy and medical dosimetry, clinical laboratory science.
It keeps some of our brightest kids at home, and it provides them with half of their college education paid for before they ever start into a world-class center like MD Anderson.
The Westside Futures Academy will begin this fall with a cohort of 50 to 60 freshmen. The students will begin taking dual credit courses in the spring. HISD is calling upon some of the district's most tech-savvy teachers to help launch the district's one-to-one laptop initiative. Take a look at how these early adopters are helping HISD to power up.
Paper lead.
Bel Air High School teacher Norina Terry has always embraced technology in her classroom, but now she has a new set of tools.
They showed us a lot of cool stuff, and when I say cool stuff, there are so many things that I have not seen before.
Terry recently joined more than 100 tech-savvy teachers at a special power-up training to learn more about the HISD initiative, which will give laptops to students at 11 schools this coming school year.
I think this will ultimately make your classroom student-centered.
To be able to have that unlimited access to our students makes learning that much easier for them.
The time saved from just not having to move around and try to find computers, we're just going to have them there already. I'm in heaven.
HISD wants these teachers to share their excitement about Power Up, so they've tapped them to be part of a special group called the Early Adopters.
They're a little bit more relaxed with it, and they'll be able to present to their colleagues who may not be ready to make the transition.
Having the early adopters here to get training and then to go back to their school and model the effective use and integration of technology in the classroom, it filters down to those other groups.
This July, the group of teachers spent 4 days with educators from the Mooresville Graded School District. The North Carolina district launched a similar initiative 6 years ago, and we're happy to share their insight with HISD.
Being able to interact with my own colleagues and colleagues from schools across the district and getting the genuine one-on-one training from the experts over in North Carolina has been great.
They really explained a lot of things, as far as all the advantages.
We've learned a lot about the laptops and programs that we can use on them.
The early adopters will now take what they've learned back to their campuses and work to ensure that every member of the school is pumped up about the Power Up program.
I think they will be easy to convince once they see all the cool things that we've learned so far. I think they'll be on board.
As work begins on designing new campuses under the 2012 Schools Bond program, HISD wants to make sure these new buildings will be 21st century as well as green. About 75 architects and designers came out to Berry Elementary on July 29th for a half-day workshop on the importance of building sustainable schools. In addition to sharing ideas, attendees heard a presentation from the U.S. Green Building Council. The district wants all new schools in the 2012 bond program to achieve the Silver LEED certification established by the council.
It impacts a huge number of people in the United States. 25% of the population goes to school, but it also impacts an individual child and how they take in and retain information.
I think it's fantastic that HISD is taking the initiative. It's very forward thinking, which is it's very encouraging.
To date, HISD has 17 LEED certified schools, including Berry Elementary. Another 13 are pending certification. Making science fun and interesting to elementary and middle school students can often be challenging. That's why HISD has partnered with the Baylor College of Medicine to help our teachers create hands-on instruction that will make any kid love science. Deborah Sanchez has more.
On a summer afternoon, engineers from NASA were giving a presentation on the International Space Station to about 250 elementary and middle school science teachers.
Where we get to break stuff. Do you guys have any kids, students who break stuff all the time? Yeah. Intentionally or unintentionally, guess what? Those are future engineers, future test engineers right there.
NASA engineer Heather Paul says the future of science begins with the teachers, and that today students must be prepared and encouraged to seek a career in these sciences, particularly engineering.
I like to say that we are normal people doing extraordinary things, and that is really what we are. We're people who have a passion for exploration and for future human spaceflight, and it's something that, if that is of interest, it is completely tangible.
Which is why Baylor College of Medicine has the Summer Science Institute. This program is designed to give the teachers unique, hands-on, inquiry-based lessons to take back to their kids in August.
Teachers really enjoy this because a lot of the things that they do here are translatable right away to the classroom. They can take things. We have a way of sharing files and sharing materials. We give them a lot of resources, and they can take it back right to the classroom and implement it day one.
HISD teachers will receive intense training on teaching strategies and will be given step-by-step instructions on how the science can work in their classrooms. The classes are all taught by HISD's Master Science teachers, all trained by Baylor College of Medicine.
Going straight to the marble.
In this class, 7th grade science teachers are figuring out the effect a ramp's steepness has on objects moving across the floor.
And 5 seconds. You know, like behind it, 16.5 seconds. That's it, 16.5 seconds. All right.
And it's this excitement that Baylor College of Medicine wants the teachers to instill in their students about science, especially when it comes to careers in science, technology, engineering, and math.
Ultimately, what we want is what we call science literate culture. We want people who understand science, can make decisions based on scientific understanding, and really, make their lives easier by doing that.
And the training will not end here. Baylor College of Medicine will offer more workshops for the Institute's attendees throughout the school year.
Time now for the HISD Fast Fact of the Week. And it relates to our newest teachers. And many are multilingual. 773 know Spanish, 115 know French, 33 know German, and 28 know American Sign Language. That's it for this edition of HISD News. Be sure to keep up with HISD by following us on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. I'm Sarah Osborne, and I'll see you next time.